Hey, all, what you're looking at is what I'm using as evidence, an exhibit, and facts. True testimony against Dallas criminal Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. Drunk driver almost killed me a while back, and I haven't had anyone help with it. The police wouldn't show up, and I have him on tape. Go to Wreck Not Our Fault YouTube. It's very important for me because nobody did the right thing with that case, and I'm suffering more every day. And I want to turn it over, but I know in my heart there is no such thing as any good lawyer. I know in my heart there's no such thing as a right lawyer. I know it. It's been more than 25 years, and I've never had one right lawyer. And it's just a testimony. It's true. I'm not guilty of anything for 25 years. I just had criminals commit crimes against me and the second person do wrong, which is the police and the judges and all that. So, what you're going to do is look at this as evidence in a civil case against more than five to more people because Progressive Insurance was wrong, Thompson Law Firm was wrong, MAS Law Firm was wrong, last name Vincent, very bad lawyer, last name Tabalowski, very bad judge, last name Breedlove, very bad judge, last name Burns, very bad judge, last name Garcia, Clinton, and Koch, and Rossini. So that's reality about where they're all wrong, and hopefully what is right about all my actions of paying and the cases and the courts and all those people in the system that's wrong is that I put it in there about wanting to take all their property and money, and what's right is put them all in prison. So I want all their money and property, and I want to put them all in prison. And here's the video right after I caught the criminal. And there's a lot more evidence. It's just frustrating because this is one that I have against Damian Dwayne Hood and Todd Christopher Shelley. But you have to go forward with more than one person. And there's no way I tried and I'm still trying, and people don't listen. That's just the way it is. The recovery group is not listening. The family isn't really listening. So what do? You tell the truth and keep going. And this is a part of the last time I'll play this audio against Jeff Daniels, Shelton, Robin, Amy, Ivy, Miserly Ann, and Carrie Tate CSR 8010 because they really were assaults, attacks. It's abuse, bullying, harassments. And once you have it on record and recording and tape and all that, game over. Slam dunk case. So this is the video that's very important and vital where I've been fighting this the entire time. Right after the wreck, I caught him, and anybody else would have machine gunned him down, and anybody else would have got rid of him, terminated him, exterminated him, removed him, and other words for that, removed him from his family and friends, and removed him from the environment forever. So what you're looking at, you're going to see him where I actually caught him in the video, and I was going to the VA. So this is off of I-30. There he is right there. I-30 is that way. I came this way. The VA goes that way to Hampton, a golf course. People know it forward. There he is right there. So look, the wreck was so bad it almost killed me, and it's worse every day, right? Okay, so there he is. That's a fact. I got him. That's it. Slam dunk. But your problem with your everyone in Dallas is that they're not watching this and nobody's helping. And it started with the police not going there and Progressive Insurance. And he hit me so hard he pushed me into oncoming traffic. So that's a beer bottle. That is a fucking fact. He failed using turn signals, was texting, drinking, and driving. And there's nothing more real than that. And for the courts to lie and say, the courts lied and said, you don't have evidence and you didn't show up, that's a bunch of bullshit. So those judges need to go to prison, and that's six of them already, including Burns. You can send them to prison, that because they're wrong. But he needs to be sent to prison forever. And Damian Dwayne Hood and Todd Christopher Shelley and some people that tried killing me, Andy Dilbeck, and 3 SWAT teams, and Stephanie Ann McShirley and Lori Tittle, a bunch of more than 86 people. So what I'm going to show you is the real criminal again. Play the audio against Shelton, Mijalian, and Tate, and go into talking as much as I can without wasting my breath, because this is probably the last time I'm going to do this audio. But you're looking at a fact, and that's how bad your judges in Dallas are. They killed your president, and you're gonna let a killer on the road. You're gonna let a killer kill your family and you, and there's an alcohol bottle right there that proves it. You're gonna let this happen. Okay, that's fine. If you want to have your family and you killed, there you go. So we're about almost at Thanksgiving, and it really is right for me to go international, because I already put this out that you gotta get rid of them. But here's the audio, okay? This is the most I could get after the assault attacks. This is MAS law firm. They're full of shit. They really all are terrorists. I'm warning you, they're fucking foreigners, and I'm warning you again, they're real fucking terrorists. Abu Saad. M stands for Majarad Shaheen. A stands for Abbasad Nazeh Rebe. And S stands for Saeed Muhammad Yosef. And Fareed Saba's a terrorist. And Salgado Rebecca. And this is real shit. This is really, I caught him after their fucked up shit. Jasmine Solano. There's Terry Tate. And it's right to say psychotic, crusty old fucking bitch. They gotta be sent to prison. Solano. This is Tate. And they're guilty, so they're fucking around. There you go. That's Tate invading our privacy more. Now what you're going to do is watch another video against all those people. And it really is right. But going to Christmas to say just get rid of them all. An entire international order to the underworld, and going to the government level and welfare, and going up to equal to the government people, and warning them you only have 1 month. In my heart, in my fucking reality, and that's it. I'm telling you, you only have 1 month to turn yourself in, period. So you got to get strong like that, or we don't want you around, period. So this is how fucked up it is that I have to suffer to the world damages because of Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. So that
is that I have to suffer to the world damages because of Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez.
So that's reality. This case has to be fought and battled, and people have to pay property and damages and money and more. So that's how much faith I had in the higher power and not the system. The wreck not our fault is evidence, and he's guilty, and everyone else is. Progressive Insurance, Casey Colby, racist adjuster, Jasmine Solano, MAS, and the alphabetical order, way too many people. Burroughs, 298th Court, Jacobs, CSR 8809, Carolyn Dupree Brown, Nicole Burroughs. The 5th Courts, there's receipts from the Mustang that got destroyed, more than $3,500.
More honest than that, and all the money I put into the
reality
Mustang. Now,
is that people in the list is insane, of the dozens, more than 24. So I'm going to run it as quick as I can and stay sane. They're in the alphabetical order: Abu Saad, MAS, Burroughs, 298th Court, Nicole Burns, Robert, we need help going against him. 5th Court Judge, 298th is Tabalowski, and Carolyn Dupree Brown, Chief Court Coordinator, and Nicole Burroughs, Chief Clerk. And Jacobs was wrong operating. Well, they lied about court. Vincent lied about everything on the court reporter's record, and September 27th. So, in alphabetical order, Casey Colby, the agent for Progressive and a racist adjuster, and Edwin, an employee for Thompson. Dupree Brown is Carolyn, and Friona, that's somebody else who's guilty of Dallas probation. Kraus, Charles Richard Krause. All these people are connected to terrorists because of MAS. They really are bad, very fucking evil, bad people. Vincent, a bad lawyer. Minor Libermat, Hoffman Del Val, Reese and Tiffany. Nicholas Louis Vincent, bad guy from fucking Mississippi. And Snake and Liar. That's all they do. Shelton lied. Solano lied. Salgado. Vieira, Vela, Vagefi, Mehdi, that's a terrorist. Fareed Saab is a terrorist. MAS are terrorists. Majarad, Abu Saad, and Saeed. That's just reality. So Madeline Meeker is a part of it. Shahryar Daniel Navai threatened me. So this is real. These are real assaults and attacks. Gonzalez almost killed me. You saw the fucking video. And really, they all need to be. They all need to be terminated. Period. Exterminated. It's real. And their families and all their friends. And that's reality. Solano, Saeed, Saba. So back in the alphabetical order, Krause, we went A through K. Is Abu Saad, Burns, Burroughs, Breedlove, Marciella Moore, bad judge, Fifth Court. Imagine that. Clinton, Tina Clinton, imagine that. And Denise Garcia, spelled Denise with two N's. That is 3 satanic judges right there. Fifth Court of Appeals. You can't get worse than that. You just saw the evidence. They need to be terminated, removed, and added right up to exterminated. It's real. It's right. You can't have egregious lawyers wasting your money. You're a taxpayer. Same thing with police. We never said they could carry a gun. Anyway, so Koch, J.J. Koch and Rossini, Gino Paul. These are the fifth, the very bad lawyers because they're obstructing justice. This is 11:58, wasting time. So there's the list. You guys get to get rid of them, and that's where we want their property and money because it's owed to us. When you're that bad, you're obstructing justice. And number one is malfeasance, misfeasance, and nonfeasance. These are real crimes. They all lied on purpose. They committed crimes against a veteran who someone tried to kill through drinking and driving, a Dallas criminal. So the alphabetical order goes to Majarad, Meeker, Miserlian, Robin, Amy Ivy. You just heard the audio against her and the bad people. And as Shahryar Daniel Navai, a real assault attack. It's really all the same thing. When you suffer worse every day and they're out there committing more crimes, it's a reality. Lawyers are, they're probably the worst. All they're going to do is take your money and lie to you. All they're going to do is lie to you and take your money. So that's really honesty. Same thing as the judges. Like, one of them killed my friend. For real, last name Robert Francis killed a friend of mine. Next best friend, Chris Reyes. That's a real reality out in the world. Imagine that. A judge gets drunk and goes and kills someone and never went to jail for a day. That's Dallas, Texas. Your satanic town that they destroyed a lot of Indians' lives and also killed your president, 12/13/33. So as far as the list, LMNOL is not really remembering because of the wreck, and permanent damage as far as being blind and brain damage. That's reality. My back and neck. The drunk driver. And Meeker, Majarad, Miserlian, and Navai, Owen, Rossini. The R. S is Saba, Saeed, Solano, Salgado, Shelton, and maybe a couple more. T is Tate, Carrie Tate, CSR 8010. You heard that old crusty psychotic with a W. She's a Wendy Wade Roberts reporter, CSR court shorthand reporter. And that's where they're wrong. It's abuse, bullying, and harassment. I don't care how you look at it. It's still threats and it's still crimes. And Tavalowski, Emily, unfair red hair, 298th court. And Vincent, Nicholas Louis Vincent. So the V's are Carla Vela, MAS, criminal. Melissa Vieira, MAS, criminal. Mehdi Vagefi, terrorist. MAS, terrorist. Warner, criminal. And Nicholas Louis Vincent, very satanic. Probably the most hateful, hurtful are more than 10 I just named, going to 20. But the game of lying to me and not letting me go to my own court against the drunk and criminals was the worst you could do. And they lied to me and said that I was going to court November 4th, and they already went behind my back. Tabalowski, Jacobs, and it's all lies on the court reporter's record. I've got facts about it, evidence, slam dunk. So Tabalowski and Vincent were some of the most hateful. Then you have 5, 6 judges after that. Breedlove, Clinton, Garcia, Koch. Burns also, and he has a copy of the rec, and so they're wrong, and that's it. Everyone else is right for saying they are evil. You don't got to tell me. The snakes in your system and worse. So Witham, Jack Walter Witham, is the last of the alphabet of those criminals, and we're gonna let the audio go for the one person that may be lucky to be alive, that has never had it 1/34th of what I've went through. You haven't had to have 34 people destroy, wreck, and create worse chaos in your life than you could ever handle, imagine, and work with. So 1636